But do they know when to sell those products? They have to go to the client house.
Exactly.
While the job is being done, and not
In the first 2 weeks.
depend on the Ray or supervisor that goes to the house, and then you guys, they don't know how to sell the job. Avi can suggest you, Avi knows how to, said, I have a referral for you, he talked to her about it, blah, 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 and you sell it. So it's important, as you said, that there's 2 referrals. One referral is during the course of the job, and the other referral is for a different product that's not related.
או,
to
עזוב
the
את
job.
זה.
Yeah.
שים את זה בצד. לא צריך, שים את זה בצד.
אוקיי. Number 7, אני בכוונה אומר לך את זה, כי אני יודע שזה נסיח אותך. Number 7, you need to treat every referral like it's something that you already preliminary planted in the client's house, like we talked about already, but now you build the price and the value. What does that mean? Oh, you know, for your paint, it's funny, we just do a project now to Senita on Alhambra Street, and it's crazy, you know, they have a very similar house. She's paying like, I don't know, $27,000 for this job. Oh, wow. Yeah, but yours is not going to be the same, you know. But it depends also what you want. And I'm starting to plant the seed every time I visit the customer. So next time when I really want to sell the paint and I come at 25, oh, she already knows it's 27. So she's not going to get surprised. You just need to digest the price, okay? It's like, you know, when you do, I don't know, when you work out, you lift. In the beginning, I'm telling you, you need to lift 10 times. 10 times sounds a lot, but you're already at number 10. You're already at number 10, you're all ready to go, to give up. Then I tell you, Yaniv, you're already there. Give me one more for me. Give me one more. You won't give me one more? Just one more. You will give me, right? You will give me one. It's only one more. And then you stop. And then I give you one more. I tell you, give me just one more. And then you end up doing 12 or 13 or 15. It's the same thing with the client. You get used in your mind when you know it's 27. Next time, after 3 days that I come to sell you the job for 25, it's not going to scare you, Ma, James.
Okay.
It's
So inside
I'm happy that you guys are.
inside joke.
So you understand this is very important because you need to make the client, like I told to George, I told George, it's going to be a $40,000 job. He came to me and told me, you know what, Tom? I would feel comfortable in 30,000. But why did he tell me? He doesn't even know what he's getting. What is 30,000? But he already knew it's 40. So when he knows it's 40, he gets used to the number. Suddenly when you say 20, it's free. 30 is fair. This is the psychology you have to understand, how to sell referrals. Because if you cannot sell it on the first go, you need to plant the price on the client's house, the client's memory also. Make sure they understand and digest. The price is important. So build the price, build the value, like you always do in a regular lead. Now this time you have more time and you have more repetitions. Now what happens if I put a drop of water on a rock? One drop after one drop after one drop after one drop.
Make a hole.
After many years, it makes a hole in the rock. It's the same thing how we're pounding on the client's head, pounding on the client's head, pounding on the client's head until he said, Tom, come on, just do it. Just stop talking about it already. Just do it already, you know? And you need to be passionate about it. And this is how they're going to do it. אני מקליט, תהיו בשקט, תודה. Okay, any question about that? Number 8. I always carry in my, סליחה רגע אבי. I'm always carrying in my bag. Let me show you. Alright, I'm going to leads. I recognize an opening. I'm always carrying in my bag
Humidity sensor.
humidity detector. Learn the wording. It's not humidity sensor, it's humidity detector. Be professional.
I have it. I have the same.
You call your wife Etty or Sharona?
Nissi.
No. Be professional.
Yeah, it's not shower.
Okay? And I got this thermometer. Okay? It's a matchom. Okay?
What's the difference between those two?
This is detect moisture. Now when you see that the house, when you recognize the client is a little bit coming out of fear, the client is nervous, the client is like, oh my God, I don't want to collapse on me, blah, blah, blah. This is my magic tool, it's like a gun. You take this and you turn it on, and then you see, let me check what's the humidity level over here. And then you put it on the drywall. and every kitchen wall around the sink or any area next to water is going to beep. Now, how is it going to beep? Okay, you use your best friend, is the tool, right? I say you have mold, but she doesn't believe me. But I'm going and I'm doing this.
תשים לי על הקיר הזה, מעניין.
And I'm doing this cement, זה לא יעבוד.
יעבוד.
Oh my God, look! It's beeping. Oh my, it's red. Look, you have 21% moisture. What does that mean? Toxic mold. Okay, so then it's a good way for you to sell mold. Very easy, very, very easy way to do it. But you're not lying because 100% of the time, 100%, not 99, 100% of the time when you're going to have that, you're going to have mold. 100% of the time. So you're not lying.
You can set it up to a toxic mold and just basically without even...
No, this is just humidity sensor. Number two is the
Push the
thermometer.
button.
On the thermometer, I go on the roof, on the attic, and I do like this on the ceiling. I show, hey, look, you know, the house thermometer say 75 degrees. Your attic shows 101. You need insulation, you need radiant barrier. You know, you're losing a lot of energy. I have a client that is obsessed about energy. All the energy efficient products in the world I can sell him with this device. So I don't say it, the device says it. What, you want to call the device a liar? It's pure science. So you're contradicting yourself. So if you're so into science, here, Mr. Customer, look what the science say. Go with the science. Easy. It made your sale. So use it. Use your tools. Think outside of the box.
Do they have it?
Can you
Do
look
guys
up?
have it?
I have
Go to Home Depot and buy it.
like 20 bucks.
You have it?
Huh?
20 bucks.
John? You have it?
Let's sell rewire. Who wants to sell rewire? What's the problem? It's the easiest part. Can you put a shaker? Okay, look. If it's on the two right, it's rounded. But if it's only on the center, it's open ground. What does it show?
Open ground.
Open ground.
Wow.
Sue
Guys,
me.
it's very dangerous.
Why?
Sue me.
Now, you recognize the type of client? This is, oh my God, it's like amazing. You don't have grounding. What, you want your kids to get electrified? You want like, I don't know, you want a house to burn up?
So what to do? Need to rewire the whole house.
Minimum.
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 Or if you're in the kitchen and they don't want to spend $20,000,
You
for
buy them.
rewiring, no, you can rewire. I go to semi-rewire. I rewire just the kitchen area. You know, you break the wall with a backsplash, you take all the wires out, you change all the output to the GFI, anyway it's up to code. And you're wiring it to the panel. It's called semi-rewire. It costs you about 1,000 times 4 is 4,000. I'm just
So
saying.
each room is like
Now,
1,000 to 2,000.
you did a rewire.
The whole house is $6,000.
Okay, Oshe, I want to ask you. We did the repa in the house. We did the rewire. What comes next?
Closet.
What? Patch it? Did you include it in the price?
No, God forbid.
Why not?
Because it's not the, we need to see.
Exactly. We don't know. We don't know how much it's going to be. I don't know how much they're going to open. So now we have another
defense.
Ma?
Still waiting with defense. With next time we go.
So now it's another referral because every work here leads to another work.
We're at 400,000 already.
מה?
We are at 400,000 בדיוק.
בסדר גמור. נו, מצוינו שיעשו 20,000 אני אגיד תודה.
נכון.
Okay, we got that? Any other question? Very good. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yofi, good. Okay, now I want to tell you about the best clothes that I've ever, I like the most because it's like it's so innocent, and we call it the puppy dog clothes. Okay, you go with your children to the pet store. Hey, Daddy, I want to have this pet. I want to have this pet. No, we're not going to have this pet. No, please let me have this pet. I want to get a pet. You're not going to take care of him. I'm going to take care of him. I don't get you that pet. And then the seller in the store comes to you and say, you know what? Don't argue on this. Take the pet only for the weekend. Return it on Monday. And then you take the pet for the weekend. You fall in love with the pet. The kids don't care about the pet. And then you end up not returning it because you're the one who fall in love with him. We call it the puppy dog clothes.
No, I don't
Okay.
understand what you just said. I have no idea.
That's true. When I was a kid,
Give the example. Continue
Exactly.
with
when I was a
Falling in love with
kid,
a dog?
listen. You ready?
Yes.
You're falling in love
It
with a
called-
dog?
Take it easy, watch. When I was a kid, I begged my dad, hey, can we please get a dog? Dad's like, no, we're not gonna get the dog because I'm gonna be the one that's gonna take care of it. The guy from the pet store, he said, here, just take the pet for the weekend and then bring it back at the end of the weekend. Take the pet for the weekend. My dad ends up falling in love with the dog. Now we're keeping the dog.
I got you.
Okay,
how is it related
So we
to
do it the
this?
same thing in our job. I just dropped off flooring. Okay, I dropped off flooring with my client that I'm doing in the kitchen in Buenos.
You drop the dog, you drop the vinyl floor.
Exactly. So now they fall in love with the vinyl floor.
Take the
Okay?
floor for the weekend.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did. I gave them the floor, and they decided they want to go with this floor.
Really?
I did the same thing with you supply cabinet or countertop. What do? I come with Vadera. I come with Caesarstone. I come with the third one.
Don't go with Vadema, it's the most expensive.
Don't mention it. But I charge for it. So then I tell the new guys, you're getting the regular one, this is the one, but I'm giving you now Cambria, okay? This one is $7,000 more. And you know what? Think about it also, we do the island, let's even do the waterfall with the Cambria, it's gonna look amazing. $7,000 later, they go and do the job with you, cost $1,000, $2,000 more. You make sense? So this is the puppy dog clothes, okay? Soft clothes, they decide. They fall in love with the product, you don't even talk about numbers yet, and they decide they already bought it. And then you tell them the numbers. Easy. Okay? בסדר? יופי. Inspection by a specialist. Oh, this is, oh my God, so helpful. How many guys of you ever brought Robert's Foundation to do a foundation inspection on a job that end up in $30,000 sale? Thank you. Who brought Asaf or Grant or the plumber or the electrician to do inspection and then you made it a $20,000 sale? Very good. What I'm trying to say is this. We know a lot of things, but we're not the specialists. If you see something that is crucial and you know that your specialist can sell it better than you, bring your specialist with you. You bring a specialist, he creates this picture of black in the customer's eyes. Black, oh my God, I don't understand how the house did not catch on fire until now. And he comes with his tools, and he comes with his wiring, and he's doing the whole show. And what happens later? Your client is boiling. Boiling. Okay? What do I need to do, Tom? How do we fix it? Oh, that's not a problem. I just talked to Asaf. He's going to tell me exactly what needs to do. He needs to tell me what needs to do. And this is how much it's going to be. Okay, yeah, we have to do it. Like, how many times you heard in your customer ears, mouth, that they say, well, I guess we have to do it. How many times? Somebody? Yeah? A lot of times, right? I guess we have to do it. Now, you're not lying. We're working in houses that are 70 years old. Of course they need electrical. Of course they need wiring. Just open your brain. Open your mind. Because you can sell in a house $1 million. Just open the mind and let them see the money. Let them see the value. Okay? So this is a very, very important clause. You bring a specialist with you. And you meet there with a specialist in the house. And the specialist make it happen. I sold custom cabinets with Luis like this, electrical, זה מפריע לי, אני מצטער, זה מפריע לי. I sold foundation like this, electrical, plumbing, custom cabinets. It's easy. Bring the specialist and he will help you with that, okay? Questions? קצר.
I want to add something to it.
Yes.
When you are in a list, for example,